Well, it's Saturday morning. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock. The technology gods has some challenges for me today, but it is Saturday morning. It's also New Year's Eve, and I am Connie Myers. So this is a special edition of To 70 and Beyond. First of all, I want to wish all of you an absolutely wonderful year in 2023. And I would love to be able to support you in any way I can. So if there's anything I can do to help you to make it a better year for you, just let me know what I can do. I want to take just a minute to thank all of the organizations and people that have supported the CKM Preparedness Foundation and myself over these last few years, but in particular with the setting up the foundation this year. Online Ed, which was one of the companies I founded, is thank you so much for being there for me. Exit Realty, Tammy Bennell, and all of you. I can't say enough about the partnership I have with you. It means everything. Piper from Harlow, it's just absolutely a joy to have you as a part of the board, and I really, really appreciate it. Another member of my board, Jake Wolf, has a company called RoofMax, which is doing amazing things, along with several other companies that he does. Edward Siegel, I have known for over 20 years, and we've always done things together. He's got a wonderful book called Crisis Ahead that talks about, and he writes for the Forbes.com. The last time I checked, he was over 3 million readers of his articles. So, Edward, I've been eternally grateful. Cami Baker with Real Estate Agents of Change. You are changing the world. Again, thank you so much for all the work you're doing and the fact that we are partnering on so many levels. Alini with Wise Agent, I can't tell you how much I adore and love our friendship as well as our business relationship. Thank you so much for um, being a part of my life for so many years. I think we've known each other for like 10 years. And Deb Hernandez at Texas Realty, thank you for getting the course, my certification course, up on your site. I really appreciate it. And then Preferred Properties, I just really think everything you've done for me and the nonprofit, Michael, I really appreciate everything. Deborah Trapin, what can I say? You are the moxie, sassy, and I love that part of every bit of your life. So thank you. I've been a friend, and I've worked with the California Association of Realtors for probably close to 30 years. I don't know exactly how many years it's been, but it's been a very, very, very long time. And I really appreciate all the endeavors, everything that we've done together. Okay, I'm trying to think of who I've missed here. Oh, Michael, thank you for your helping us get the kits up and going and everything that you've done. I really appreciate them. And who have I forgotten here? I've forgotten somebody. Oh, Eileen, she's totally committed to sustainability and a solid green environment. Thank you for all your contributions with us as well. And who am I forgetting here? I can't quite read it. Oh dear. Oh, I know. Tracy Hawkins. Tracy, thank you so much for being such a good friend and such a good supporter. We've done so many good works together with safety and preparedness. So thank you all for being a part of that. So, what can you do in 2023 to jumpstart your life and your business? Well, I have a suggestion for you. Whether you're an individual or whether you're a big business, how about making sure that you and your team, if you have a team, become strong community leaders? I am a firm believer that if you become a very strong community leader in your area, that you will stand out. As a matter of fact, there is a statistic from the Harvard Business Review online school from an article they wrote that says 77% of consumers will purchase from a company that gives back or wants to make the world a better place. So, what better way than to you become that community leader and to be able to stand out and to help your business all at the same time? There's nothing greater or better than feeling when you give something back. I can tell you in my FEMA days, the reason I was so passionate about what I was doing and how I became addicted to the job was because the feeling and the sense that I got when I walked into somebody's home who had been damaged or destroyed, and I was able to help them take that first step back to recovery and start making their life a better place. And it warmed my heart. I worked 7 days a week at it. I was constantly every time I'd come home from a disaster, I'd be looking at the Weather Channel, seeing where I was going to go next. Bottom line is today I could pick what part of the country I want to go into because they're happening everywhere. But just think about what you can do to really, really, truly make a difference. And as a gift to you, what I'm doing is I'm providing a link in the description to the presentation I did for the Natural Disasters Expo in November. And I talk about all the things you can do to be a strong community leader. But the bottom line is the first thing you have to do is you have to have a plan. And that plan comes from doing what I call STOP. It's an acronym. So STOP is stop what you're doing, let your mind go blank, think about what is important to you and where you're going to do. Then take 3 deep take 3 deep breaths and then observe what you're feeling. If you're feeling some anxiety or you're feeling something inside of you, just imagine it going out through your feet and into the ground so that you can allow that new energy to come in. Then observe what's going on around you. What is it that you want to accomplish this year? Do you want to be a community leader or do you want to do something totally different? Maybe you want to retire. Whatever it is, observe what that looks like to you. And then you proceed with a plan. So that plan is creating an affirmation. The one thing you have to remember is you cannot go to a vision, you must come from it. In order to come from it, you must become it. So step into that vision of what you have. It's December 31st, 2023. The year is past. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like, sound like? Go through all the senses. Then, what are you wearing now that you're in that new life or that new world? What are you wearing? What are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? What are you creating around your world that will help you to step into that? And then you do that for the end of the year. You do that for the end of 6 months. You do that for the end of a month. And you do that for the end of a week and the end of a day. So that way you actually accomplish everything rather than just putting out a New Year's resolution. Say, I'm going to do this. What's your plan? How are you going to make it happen? Well, you have to come from it. So you have to create that vision and then you can create the plan. So remember the STOP acronym. Stop, let your mind go blank, take 3 deep breaths so you're totally in the moment. Observe what's going on inside of you, observe what's going on around you, and then proceed with a plan. Now, I hope you'll take some time to look at the video that link that I provided you if you think you'd like to be a community leader, because it's a great way to give back and to create something special for yourself. Thanks very much and have a fabulous New Year's Eve and New Year. Talk to you in the new year next Saturday. Bye now.